Welcome back to KDramaVerse, your ultimate spot where emotions run deep, stories hit harder, and your favorite stars feel closer than ever. If you've been waiting for something exciting, something that gives you chills and pulls you right into the heart of the K-drama world, then today's story is exactly what you need. Grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's dive into a moment that has fans everywhere buzzing with excitement. Today, all eyes were on Ji Chang Wook as he stepped into the spotlight at a highly anticipated press conference, opening up about his brand new role. And trust me, this wasn't just any ordinary update. It was one of those rare, raw, and emotional glimpses into an actor's mind that reminds us why we fell in love with K-dramas in the first place. Picture the scene. Cameras flashing, reporters leaning forward, fans refreshing their feeds non-stop. The atmosphere was electric even before he walked in. And then, there he was. Calm, composed, yet carrying that unmistakable aura that only Ji Chang Wook can bring. You could feel the anticipation shift into pure excitement in seconds. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever watched an actor who completely transforms with every role? Like, you forget who they really are because they become the character so convincingly? That's exactly what Ji Chang Wook has built his reputation on. From action-packed thrillers to heart-fluttering romances, he's done it all. But this time feels different. As the press conference began, he didn't jump straight into rehearsed answers. Instead, he took a moment, a real human pause, and smiled in a way that felt both grateful and slightly nervous. That alone told fans everything. This role means something special to him. He started by talking about how he first encountered the script. According to him, it wasn't just another project added to his schedule. It was one of those rare scripts that makes you stop, think, and feel something deeply. You know that moment when you're reading or watching something and suddenly everything else fades away? That's exactly how he described his first reaction. And honestly, isn't that what we all want as viewers? Stories that don't just entertain us, but stay with us? He shared that the character he's playing challenged him in ways he didn't expect. Not physically, though knowing Ji Chang Wook, there's always some level of physical intensity, but emotionally. He emphasized that this role pushed him to explore layers of vulnerability that he hadn't fully tapped into before. Let's pause here for a second. Vulnerability. That's not something every actor openly talks about, especially at a press conference. But he leaned into it. He explained how stepping into this character forced him to confront emotions that felt deeply personal, almost uncomfortable at times. And you could tell, this wasn't just promotional talk. This was real. He even admitted that there were days on set where he found it hard to shake off the character after filming. Imagine that. Carrying the weight of a fictional life into your real one. It's intense, right? But it also shows just how committed he is to his craft. Now here's where things got even more interesting. When asked about how this role compares to his previous works, Ji Chang Wook didn't give a simple answer. Instead, he reflected on his entire journey as an actor. He talked about growth, not just in skill, but in perspective. Earlier in his career, he said he focused a lot on delivering strong performances, hitting the right emotional notes, and meeting expectations. But now it's more about truth. Truth and emotion. Truth in expression, truth in storytelling. And honestly, that shift, that's what separates a good actor from a truly great one. He also spoke about the responsibility that comes with choosing roles now. It's not just about popularity or ratings anymore. It's about impact, about telling stories that resonate, that matter, that leave something behind even after the final episode ends. Can you feel the difference? Because I can. Fans have always admired Ji Chang Wook for his versatility. But hearing him articulate his mindset like this adds a whole new level of respect. It's like getting a backstage pass into his evolution, not just as an actor, but as a storyteller. At one point, a reporter asked him about the emotional core of the drama, and his response? It gave everyone chills. He said that at its heart, the story is about connection, about how people find each other, lose each other, and sometimes rediscover what truly matters when everything else falls apart. Doesn't that sound like something we can all relate to? He went on to describe his character as someone who appears strong on the outside, but carries deep emotional scars. someone who struggles with expressing feelings but longs for understanding. And if you've watched enough K-dramas, you know exactly how powerful that kind of character can be. But here's the twist. He hinted that this character's journey isn't predictable. There are layers, secrets, and moments that will completely flip the audience's expectations. Now I'm curious, are you ready for plot twists? Because it sounds like we're in for a roller coaster. Another standout moment from the press conference was when he talked about working with the rest of the cast. Instead of just praising them in a generic way, he shared specific experiences. Moments on set where their chemistry felt so real that it blurred the line between acting and reality. He described scenes where emotions flowed so naturally that it didn't feel like performance at all. And honestly, those are the moments that make a drama unforgettable. You know those scenes that give you goosebumps? The ones you replay over and over again? Yeah, that's the kind of energy he hinted at. And let's not ignore the visual transformation. Ji Chang Wook also mentioned how much thought went into shaping the physical appearance of his character. From styling choices to subtle changes in posture and expression, everything was carefully crafted to reflect the character's inner world. It's those little details that often go unnoticed, but make all the difference. There was also a lighter moment during the press conference that fans absolutely loved. When asked how he relaxes after intense filming days, he laughed and admitted that sometimes he just does absolutely nothing. No overthinking, no analyzing, just resting. And honestly, that's so relatable. It's easy to forget that behind the polished performances and public appearances, actors are human too. They get tired. They need breaks. They recharge in their own ways. As the conversation continued, Ji Chang Wook touched on something that really stood out: his connection with fans. He acknowledged how much their support means to him, especially during challenging projects like this one. He said that knowing people are waiting, watching, and emotionally investing in his work gives him strength. And not just strength, but purpose. That right there, that's the kind of relationship that makes K-drama culture so special. It's not one-sided. It's a shared experience. He even hinted that he hopes this drama will spark conversations among viewers. Not just about the plot, but about the themes it explores: relationships, identity, healing, and the complexity of human emotions. And if you think about it, that's what the best dramas do. They stay with you. They make you think. They make you feel. As the press conference started wrapping up, there was this subtle shift in his tone. A mix of excitement and nervous anticipation. Because no matter how experienced you are, releasing a new project into the world always comes with uncertainty. Will people connect with it? Will they understand the character? Will it leave the impact you hoped for? Those questions linger, even for someone as accomplished as Ji Chang Wook. But instead of dwelling on those uncertainties, he chose to focus on gratitude. Gratitude for the opportunity, for the team, and for the chance to tell this story. And that's where the magic lies. Not just in the final product, but in the journey of creating it. So here we are now, standing on the edge of something exciting. A new drama, a new character, a new chapter in Ji Chang Wook's career. And if his words today are anything to go by, we're about to witness something truly special. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What are your expectations for this new role? Are you ready to see a different side of Ji Chang Wook? Do you think this might become one of his most memorable performances yet? Drop your thoughts, your theories, your excitement, because here at KDramaVerse, your voice matters just as much as the stories we share. As always, thank you for spending your time with us, for diving deep into these moments, and for being part of this ever-growing K-drama family. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and keep your hearts open to the stories that connect us all. Until next time, keep watching, keep feeling, and keep living the drama.